Welcome to another video link series video. This one is on EQing piano, keys, strings, synths, that kind of stuff. And I don't know about you, but I don't really like EQing pianos, especially digital pianos, because I feel like they just never sound like you're standing there in the room with the grand piano, which sounds fantastic. But these ones don't for some reason, and I can never seem to be happy and satisfied with what I've done to them. But I'm very sure that you will be able to do a much better job than I can do on them. After you've watched these videos, you're going to have a lot to look at, to think about, and to work on. Born to produce, how to EQ strings. Born to produce. This is Born to Produce, how to EQ pianos and strings for clarity. A good little tutorial on carving out some EQ holes so that you can fit everything in your mix and making them sound nice, clean, and clear. And what to look for, where to look for it, and how to get rid of it. These next guys I love to watch. They have a series of Into the Layer. I think it's got 10,416 videos in its series. It's got a lot. And this one is about mixing Rode pianos. They always have great stuff to say. Go watch it. It's Pensato's place. Firewalk, how to EQ pads and make them fit in a mix. Kind of says it all. I don't really need to say a whole lot more, but for some reason, because there's a camera in front of me, I find the need I should keep talking about something. So I'm just going to. The next one is a good one about how to create sonic space in your mix with your piano. And I love that he goes into that with automation, EQ automation. Not a lot of videos touch on that. I don't find them anyway, but this guy does a really good job of explaining and showing how the automation can create that sonic space you're looking for without altering the key essence of the piano sound. Sound Pure Studios, these guys plug their own gear for a little bit, but if you can get around that, you'll learn some good stuff. I especially love where he mentions that this equipment they're using is not really precision EQ equipment. It's not very good at that. It's not what you're looking for. It's not what you would go to when you're looking for precision equipment. And I think the reason I like that is because it introduces this idea that you have to know your equipment. You've got to know your plugins. If you want to be really good at this, then you need to be able to know what they do each individually, because they're not the same. They're different. Each plugin is different. And so you need to be able to figure out how to increase your workflow and be more speedy and more precise at what you're doing by knowing that I need to really dig in and get rid of some pretty bad frequencies in this track. So I'm going to go to that plugin because it's really good at zeroing in and making big adjustments and taking out chunks of stuff I don't want. But then over here I'm going to go to that one next because that's much more musical, soft and gentle and subtle EQing. And so I'm going to use that one for this application because that's what I want. That's going to totally speed up your workflow. It's going to help you a lot if you recognize those different subtleties in each plugin. Of course, that applies not just to EQ, but applies to every plugin you have. How does this one differ from that one? How does this company's sound different than what that company's does? There's one plugin that I use all the time that's a stock plugin that it's just beefy. You just turn it on and all of a sudden you've got more low end and it sounds really nice. Love it. I go to it all the time. As soon as I think I need more low end, bam, straight to that plugin. It's my first try.